Okay, I want to do a follow-up reading to the one I did yesterday after the sighting. But I've seen the same exact style one, if it's not the same one, like 5 times now. So, and when I asked, we got the answer that they were Syrian. Okay, which makes sense because the most ancient, pure, the white, the so the Gem Oracle deck, let's see, no, the first one that called, yeah, because the first question I was asking about was like leaving, or basically that was the only question, was leaving. Okay, so, and I knew that the Gateway Oracle might have some, but I knew the Butterfly definitely had like leaving, moving, a couple different cards like that. Okay, so but I did pull the Gem Oracle card first, so we'll just go in order of how I pulled them. But yeah, so just like to share what deck's like calling to me, to, and that it's, yeah, wanted to kind of follow up more, get some more details. So this kind of goes with yesterday's the family ships and that reading. So let's get this party started. That's what I say to my son when we're like gonna go eat or whatever. Let's go. I always say, you want to party? You want to go party? You want to go party? Let's go party. So yeah, it's fun. Okay, let's get this going. Okay, so you can see the cards here. So, now, first thing, Gemini and the twins. When I was at the park yesterday, there was someone, a mother there, excuse me, talking to another mom. So when I first walked up, they were, you know, in a little bit of a conversation. And she had twins, twin girls, with indigo on the bottom of their dresses, golden flowers on the top with white in the background, and then indigo blue, like denim blue on the bottom. Okay, so the gold and the blue, indigo blue and gold. Okay, Archangel Michael. Okay, the twins. She said they were 21 months. Okay, so 21, 777. So here's that 15. I was getting 515 and 15, and I don't know, maybe May 15th, 515. So Gemini, the twins, throat chakra. That's the lion pose, by the way. That's the sign for Gemini, sign for the twins. Okay, 1111. So 15 is also 555. Big change, big Gabriel energy, lion pose, Lyran, hello, with the throat chakra and the lion pose. Okay, manifesting, using the word. It's the element of air, of course, because, you know, Gemini. But so rock crystal, this is being stable and trustworthy, honest, open, diplomatic, fair. So people trust you. People see you as fair and trustworthy. You're open, honest, transparent, yes. And this has to do with self-discipline. Okay, so let's just see a couple other things that might have Oh, and just so there's Saturn, Capricorn, that's me on the bottom. And who's that? Scorpio. Highlight. And look at 616. 1-6 number combos are restoration. Highlight, and they're both root chakra. This is the balance of the masculine and feminine. This is your outside reflects your inside. Your life is just how you want it. So that's good. Of course, Capricorn and Scorpio. Then we have the twins. So okay. Oh, and that reduces to 6. So we had 6 and then 16, and this reduces to 6. Open up to 21, amber. Yeah, illumination, purity. Yeah, sincerity, self-affirming, being genuine, having self-confidence. Facing your fears or dark side, aka dark side. Placing value on our potential and taking care of our weak points. This rock gives us pure, illuminated thought. Has to do with personal evolution. No fear of the darker aspects of our nature. That's very important. Having no fear of the darker aspects of your nature. Having no fear of the darker aspects of your nature. God understands that there is duality. He created all of this. He understands there's light and dark governing everything. Okay, so just we know, okay? Have more mercy on ourselves and each other. God's having it on us, so we want to be more like God, right? So let's see if there's anything else here. Lion pose alleviates tension in the chest and face. Yeah, and that's when we get angry, right? It's like everything is expressed through the face usually. Unless you're Capricorn, you could be stoic and have a poker face. Then you get home and all the doors are, all the locks are changed. Just kidding. Not that I'm not serious, but so impartial, okay, empathy. Yeah, all right. So, okay. Now, 2 butterfly cards came out. And the bottom one is sentimental feelings. An end of an era. Okay, this is the one I was like, okay, like leaving, right? Like volunteer, windfall, hobbies, which is hovies, which is OV, which is birthing something new, which is on the bottom right here, okay, for the Gateway Oracle deck. We'll get to that. But so all the ones they were at the top each time. End of an era, then it was leaving, then it was moving, okay, and then when we ended, when those two, so I kept putting them in. I'm like, okay, let's get some like clarity on an aspect of that, because I'm like, it's exactly what I thought. And these two came out, and then again, end of an era ended up on the top, and that's a big red flower, okay, with black and white. Well, underneath it's golden, right? But black and white, and then red, okay? Duality, the flesh, the material and the spirit, the blood, okay? Divine Mother, black, white, and red. With forgiveness right behind it. So that just kind of involuntary. That's what I'm saying. We volunteered to come down here and birth all this. So sentimental, sentient, okay, You feel what you're thinking, sentimental feelings. Your thoughts and your feelings are connected. You feel your thoughts, you think your feelings. Your mind and heart are connected. End of an era. And these are what came out. Memories and spirituality and religion. Or religion and spirituality. Okay, just the exact colors of the Stellar's jays that are nesting right outside my window. This is also the one on the back of the card. Okay. That's the front of the box as well. Okay, so this is very iconic. Religion and spirituality. And then memories. So also like past life memories of all the things we've been through because of religion and our spirituality. And it's all coming back full circle right now. And with the sentimental feelings and end of an era, that's why I was getting like this past life stuff. It's all coming full circle. It's coming to an end. It's, you know, it's going to be all but a memory. And then even those, we won't need those anymore. And it's just going to be this. We're just going to be butterflies on roses, baby. Family, brothers and sisters. So, religion versus spirituality. And just, I'm feeling like just catharsis, full circle, past life memories of all the stuff that had to do with bearing this cross lifetime after lifetime. That sentimental feelings, end of an era. So the Gateway Oracle, 3 cards came out. Then we had Giving Birth on the bottom. I am bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. And then the Gemini cards, 15, 5 plus 5 plus 5, or 3, a trinity of 5s. Okay, emerging into grace, grace. That's the number of grace, 555. I open myself to grace. So giving birth and emerging into grace. Okay, end of an era, the birth of something new. Okay, full completion and activation. Memories because of the other cards from the Lightworker Oracle I'll show. So, and this kept popping up. Revealing radiance. So these all 3 came out together. Because there were some big chunks and I was like, no, too many, but these showed themselves and so did this and they all came back out. Okay, so revealing radiance. My light illuminates the world. The oyster. The clam, the clan, the fam. The cloister duratura texts. Okay, so revealing radiance and stepping into silence, stillness. My power is born in the majesty of silence. That's right. Silence and the stillness. Get in the stillness and silence where you can be alone with God and commune with your Creator and the benevolent guiding forces of love. So revealing radiance, stepping into stillness, and standing firm. This is standing firm form of the earth, right? Protecting her. So this is us really coming into our power, expressing, knowing who we are, expressing that, okay? Being at peace with that. And it's not about a bunch of clatter and rat-a-tat-tatter. It's just revealing your radiance, being that stillness, being the light of the world, being centered, holding your center. Standing firm. I am bold. I am noble, brave, and strong. Noble. That's right. Nobility. So doing this with knowledge or else it's for vanity. We're doing this for God. We're honoring We're agents for God. We're honoring the Creator. Standing firm. Okay? Oh yeah, and I showed the top and bottom. Okay, so with the Lightworker Oracle deck, we got, and these are a bit long, and since there's two, I'm not going to read them, but I will read the Rumi Oracle, the last one after this. So this is number 13, trust in the plan. So this is the number of the Divine Mother. And I also see this as the original intentions, okay, that Father God had to create all this. Okay. Of course, Mother opened up, let out the electric. Okay. It goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Mom has to, okay, Mother, the cosmic womb has to open up, let him out. And then it's the 1. Okay, they open up, let him in, then it's the 2. And then she absorbs it, and then she radiates that light out. Then it's the 1 again. Then it's the okay, so it plays back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Goeth. So see how from God's consciousness, the original intention, we were all born, everything was written from that very first particle of was it particle of emission? Oh my God, 40 and 90. Okay, it was mem and particle, first particle of emission, I believe. And that's totally what I'm getting from the memory in the water. From the first thought, the first intention, that little blip that God had, that thought created all of this. See how it's all the planets and everything. That almost looks like there's a face on that planet, right? Like the faces of all his children. All the moons, stars, and quasars and See how the heart, the light of the heart, is connected with the thoughts of the mind. Trust in the plan, okay? 13 reduces to 4. That's the earth. 13 is Divine Mother. Death card. Birth, rebirth, death, transformation, death, growth, rebirth, death, growth, rebirth. Or birth, growth, death, rebirth, growth. Yeah, okay, whatever. Which came first, the death or the birth? And then Star Child, number 8. And I'm getting how, see how it's connected with all these planets, okay? We're connected to our Creator. See all the planets from here? And that's all what we're made of. And we hold all the keys, the memories that are in the water. We hold it all within us. See how her hand is like that? I'm getting like she can let the water flow between her fingers because she never loses it. The memory, the water that is within her body holds the memory of the water of the earth. The two waters, the salt water, the fresh, sweet water, sweet river water. So there's no reason to hold on to it. It's contained within you. You can let it flow through you because it's constantly already doing that. And you want to be that expression of what's within, be without and expressed outside of you. Star Child. And that's 8. That's Jesus, okay? That's perfect balance and harmony, being in your heart, okay? 8 and 13. And the Rumi card, Beyond the Threshold of Fear, was on the top. And remember, the rock crystal gem, okay, that gem oracle card about releasing fear, not having any fear of the darker aspects of self either. An angel of Rasba. It's like raspberry. Doesn't that look like raspberry? Oh, I want to go eat some raspberries now. So you guys can look that up if you're interested and so inclined and want to research that. That's number 27. 27 reduces to 9. And then 25 on the top, beyond the threshold of fear, is 25 reduces to 7. It's also 5 times 5. 5 squared. Okay. So I opened right up to 11, Sacred Convergence. So that's why I stuck the card in there. So this is the card that came out. Number 4. Okay, just like 13, Trust in the Plan. Oh, and remember, Trust was Uriel, I think. And then one of the dragon cards said, have trust. Okay, so trust is a big one. So trust in the plan, again, on another card. Trust again. Okay, so, and this is for the cloak of Christ. Okay. See how it kind of looks like a Vesic Pisces? Your apple, toroidal field. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so let me go to the right page now. In the School of Humanity, here's the school again, okay? Serious. Dude, this is what I'm saying. I didn't even read this card yet. In the School of Humanity, when you become intimate with God, you reside on the King's throne and teach the angels the nature of the divine. Oh my God. Yeah, because it's just like I was saying, right? Black, white, the lines, okay, that's duality. It's not black and white. It's really black, white, black, line upon line, the lions, the lyrics, the lines, the feminine, the masculine, the feminine. Okay, so it's in the white fire, then it comes into form in the black and the material. Okay, then it goes, then that expresses light. Now you have a white layer, and then that light gets absorbed into the next one, which is the black material. Okay, and then it just keeps this cycle of the 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1. So it's like diamond. You can draw it. You can do it with numbers. Okay, it's just, this is how it's layered, like stripes, like zebra. Okay, like zebra stripes. It's not like half of the zebra is black and half is white. No, it's lines. This is what I know because God has shown me this. So, because I ask for understanding. When he's like showing me stripes and this and that over and over, lines and stripes and lion, and I'm like, okay, what, line upon line, precept upon precept, I'm line and this and that and blah. Okay, what is it? What does it mean? Okay, so so this is on page 32, 33, and 34. My sacred brother, he who shares my heart and yours, beating as one in harmony with the great, unending love, brings you the mantle of his protection. Do you imagine that there is any part of your life or of your body, of your soul, that is outside the realm of his divine love and protection? Offer all to him. Leave nothing cast aside. He and I together receive you absolutely without condition now. The compassion born out of our own struggle tempers the karmic weight of divine justice. I was just saying, because that 8 weight, okay, weight 8, that has to do with that, because karmic justice, that infinity sign 8 means balance when you're in your heart, okay, and then weight, like the scales of Ma'at, weighs your heart. So 8 weight, it goes together phonetically for a reason, because they're linked. So we have been through the same journey you are taking now, sweet divine soul. In oneness with the divine heart, we know of your efforts and your struggles. So what is bestowed upon you now is the restoration of forgiveness, of kindness, of mercy. And I just said restoration because of the 1s and 6s. I'm not gonna, don't you get me crying. They're just 3-dimensional cards. I mean, 2-dimensional cards. They're just paper. It's just colors and papers. It's, yeah, black fire. Okay, just words and symbols and yeah. Oh man, and my hair has just been falling out like crazy. It's, yeah. Skin's feeling better though. It's awesome. My sacred brother speaks to you. He shall receive your darkness and your light, the angel of your heart and the dream of your, and the demon of your fear. Yeah. That's why I say just give it all up to him. All the praise, all the accolades, all the fear, everything. Just give it up. Give it up now. Give it up, girl. Nothing is greater than my brother's love for you. Nothing is greater than my holy passion for you. Take refuge under the cloak of Christ, the mantle of my sacred brother, and know that you are held in our loving sanctuary. I feel like this is Mary Magdalene speaking. So I say brother when I'm talking to myself and referring to my twin flame. I say brother. I say brother Campbell. I refer to everyone as brother or sister. Even my dad, my son. You are tired, beloved. Oh my God. I was just, that's so funny. I just came across, I was thinking of Jerry Tony because I saw 1221 and I remember his video with the fires, with the aluminum melts at 1221 because he's a mechanic. Blah, blah, blah. So I just wanted to see what he posted recently, and he was, I don't know if it was today, maybe it was today or yesterday, about the saints being tired, weary, tired. And right here, and it's on page 33. You are tired, beloved. Your soul has been savaged inside and out. And you are succumbing to struggle that is not karmic or necessary, but a symptom of fatigue and weariness of heart, mind, body, and soul. Yeah, I said weary. Yeah, the prophets and saints, God's children are tired. Been through the ringer. That which plagues you, whether something specific or a general nagging, malaise, or anxiety you cannot quite pin down, is not as powerful as you fear. You are being given a grace here and now that it may be overcome. Yeah, we shall overcome. Remember, your reactions are a symptom of your exhaustion and a sign that you need respite, sanctuary, restoration. There's that word again. I'm telling you with the 616, okay? That's why I said that. They are not a sign that something must be done so much as a sign that something must be received. Oh, praise the Lord. Oh, comma, allowed. That's right. Allowed is like hollowed, being hollowed out and empty so that you can receive. So allow for that. Be open, empty, and receive your respite, sanctuary, and restoration. That something is healing made possible through divine protection. In this instance, protection is bestowed through the cloak of the Christ. And I was given that through just downloading, remembering, whatever. I made a video about it too. I don't know if it had to have been last year sometime. I think cloak is in the title too. Anyway. And then it kept getting confirmed in the cards and stuff too. But that was a word that was put on my spirit, cloak. Cloaked. Yeah, and then it was something I pulled a Bible verse and it was saying something about us being in God's shadow, and I interpreted that as, yeah, like being in the dark, and not only us being in the dark, it was for our own safety to not be awakened until the proper time, but also being in the dark, being camouflaged and cloaked from others who don't have our best interests in mind. I was going to say in heart, but they don't have one. You have to be a child of God to have a heart, I'm just saying. It's not like the Wizard of Oz. You can just go to some guy and, hey, can I have a heart? And hey, yeah. No. But nice try. Okay, so where do we go? This cloak is a sacred container that places your body and soul within the loving energy of the Christ consciousness. Okay, this I'm saying we're ushering in this. Okay, we're about ready to be done with all the nonsense. This unconditionally loving energy is not limited to the being bearing its name, but is shared by Rumi and many other holy ones. It is typified by wholeness. Yeah, holocentrism. If I have a religion, that's what it is. Holocentrism. There is nothing within you that could cause the Christ to turn away from you. Not even those parts of you that may fill you with fear, shame, guilt, or regret. Remember that. That's very important, okay? So that rock crystal, okay, saying that as well. Don't have shame, fear, guilt, regret over your darker aspects. It has to exist all around us within it's the texture, or else we don't have an experience. We don't come into form. That's the nature, the laws governing the material reality, okay? And how God wrote the whole story. So we're just accepting and allowing the story to unfold and blossom. There's nothing we can do, just allow. And receive what information you receive from observing the unfoldment and blossoming of that story. Okay. That's why I don't make plans, because God has a plan, and it was written from the beginning, from the original intention, okay, when God wanted to create all this. So that's why I give it all up to God. All good, bad, light, dark. I give it all up to God. It makes it so easy. I don't have to think. I don't have to plan. I just be right here, right now, communing with my Creator. Okay, so it is typified by wholeness. There is nothing within you that could cause the Christ to turn away from you, not even those parts of you that may fill you with fear, shame, guilt, or regret. He and Rumi are sacred brothers, loving and supportive of each other, and they are your soul as one of, and they see your soul as one of their family, one of their own. You are so loved by them both, equally and without measure. Can you allow yourself to take, without measure means there's nothing you can do or not do to receive the love. It's given freely. And there's nothing you can do wrong for that to be siphoned off, withheld, taken away. Without measure. Can you allow yourself to take refuge in this knowledge? To feel it, not only as an idea nourishing as that is, but as a visceral reality where you complete the sacred honoring ritual and allow yourself to feel the peace and receive healing. The knowledge of the Christ's unconditional love for you is a safe space, a place to fall into when you are struggling. Page 33, of course. It is a sacred container for your healing process, an energetic field that is stronger and more enduring than even the greatest fears or doubts. Yeah, I was going to say energetic field. Okay, that toroidal field. The fruit is shaped like that. Oh, all God's fruit, right? The apple of his eye. The purpose of this sacred container is to provide you with a feeling of being held, especially for those times when you are feeling that you cannot hold yourself. Sometimes we just need permission to break down, to really let go, to come apart and be dissembled, so that we can break through, be lifted up, and come together in a new, more spiritually coherent and loving form to move forward. That was beautiful, yes. We have to allow ourselves permission to not be afraid of the dark side. Okay, if you have to break down, you're going to stave off allowing yourself to do that because you're afraid that means you might have to check yourself in. No. No. Because we're crazy over here. We're God's children and we're nuts. Okay. And we're passionate and we're emotional and yeah, we're rainbow, baby. So what of it? What of? Yeah, okay. Permission to break down. Okay. For you, this is essential. There is a person, place, thing, or belief that has come to be like a manacle around your wrist. Oh, and interesting because I was looking up Fetter's hot spring. I don't know how Fetter came up, but they have all these different hot springs in Sonoma, and I used to live in Boys Hot Springs, Boyes. Okay, and then there's Fetter's. And I look up Fetter's, and Fetter's is a German name. I'm sure this is probably where they made these things. Was in Germany, who knows. Originally they invented chains for people. Some right German Dr. Mengele, whatever, insane aliens, I don't know. But fetters are like footer. Okay, it comes from like footer, fetter, and these are the ankle bound the chains you put around people, okay, on their ankles so they can't run away. So anyway, okay, so fetters. I don't know how what that just came up, something about bound. Manacle around your wrist. So I'm not sure what a monocle is, MANACLE. Or an iron ball and leg iron, preventing you from moving forward with the grace you have earned spiritually. Okay, you have earned this grace, and now there's forces just trying to like weary you, distract you, get you mad at someone who's soul family. It's just okay. Just have you make you take something the wrong way and then think about it all day long. Just stupid little shit I'm saying, okay? So that's what it's saying, that you have earned this grace. You have earned it spiritually, okay? But there is a person, place, thing, or belief that has come to be like this iron ball leg chain, okay, ball and chain. You are being empowered here to shed that. Don't hesitate. Let yourself be cloaked in the Christ energy and receive the spiritual assistance you deserve now. There is a reason for this. The unfolding of your life purpose is taking a turn for the better, and your energy is required to fuel that new life. This is particularly so if you have also drawn the Oracle of Passion for Purpose, or intuitively feel drawn to read the message of that card and complete its accompanying sacred honoring ritual. Just blah, blah, blah. Just remember that whenever we are asked to release something, it is because the divine wishes to fill our hearts and hands with more. Do not hold on to scraps for fear that the feast will be denied to you. Use your nose. I almost said rose because it looked like an R. Smell the feast awaiting you. In my bathroom, now the weather's going to be like 70 degrees and then like 78, almost 80 on like Wednesday or something. So, but I had my freesias in the bathroom was smelling like roses in there. Oh my God, it looked like a jungle. But I put them back out on the porch now to get like sun and air and everything. But yeah, so like the 4 archangels, the original 8, okay, the 4 archangels that showed up yesterday, okay, they're cloaking us, they're protecting us. Just give it all up to God, give it all up to your team of angels. They got you, okay? We're good. We're golden. We're golden, right? That's all we gotta do is reveal the radiance. Ants. Ant medicine lately too. All right, love, peace, and blessings.